Something really interesting is happening right now. A powerful AI trend is quietly gaining traction on YouTube, and very few people are talking about it. Videos are pulling in an impressive amount of views, and the channels behind them are still relatively new. This creator right here already has multiple videos that raked in over 1 million views. Then another one reached over 1 million on a single video and is continuing to grow really fast. And yet another one is seeing consistent growth, even though it's just getting started. But here's where it gets even more impressive. These channels reached monetization surprisingly fast, showing just how much potential this niche has when done right. That's why in this video, I'm walking you through the full process on how to build a channel that follows the same structure, with AI taking care of most of the heavy lifting for you. And yes, this approach still works even after YouTube's latest update, because I'll show you how to create truly original content, the kind that passes every check and has a real potential to grow. This strategy is genuinely powerful, and very few people are breaking it down clearly. But today, you'll finally see how it all works, in a way that actually makes sense and feels achievable. Because once you understand the system behind it, everything starts to change. Now, I'll break down this video into 2 parts. In part 1, you'll learn how to create these videos using the power of AI, with almost everything handled for you. And in part 2, I'll show you how to take it even further, making videos that are better than what's already out there, using only free AI tools, so you won't need a budget to get started. Now let's get into the first part of the video. And to start off, I'm going to show you how to create a channel that really stands out from the rest. This step is super important, so make sure to watch closely. Since the first step is creating a memorable channel name, open ChatGPT and ask it to generate a list of 10 original and brandable channel names for the philosophy niche. Below that, you'll just need to include a few extra details about the names, but no need to overthink it. You can simply copy the exact prompt I'm using from my Telegram channel linked below, and you'll be good to go. And just like that, you've got 10 original name ideas that are actually solid and match the niche perfectly. Now that you've got your list, it's time to create a channel description for the name you decide to go with. To do that, in the same chat in ChatGPT, ask it to generate an SEO-optimized YouTube channel description. Then, just choose the name you like most, copy it, and paste it into the prompt below. And just like before, you don't need to reinvent anything. You can copy the full prompt I'm using, and ChatGPT will return a well-branded, SEO-ready description that fits your channel perfectly. Okay, now that you've created everything, head over to YouTube Studio and start setting things up. First, enter your channel name, then choose a unique channel handle, something short, clear, and easy to remember. After that, paste the full description you created earlier. And just like that, the foundation of your channel is ready. But there's still one important thing missing, which is your channel logo. So let's move on and create one quickly. To start off, open the same ChatGPT chat you used earlier. Here, ask it to create a clear text to image prompt that will be used to generate a channel logo for a philosophy YouTube channel based on the name and description you created earlier. Once that's done, simply click generate, and in just a few seconds, ChatGPT will give you a ready-to-use prompt that you will use to create the logo for your channel. Now that you have created the logo image prompt, make sure to copy it fully from here, and then head over to a tool called Leonardo AI. Once you're in, open the image creation feature on the left side and watch closely. First, in the generation model section above, set the model to Flux 1, since this model is relatively new and works great for logo creation. Next, adjust the image dimensions below and set them to 1 by 1, since that's the correct logo format. Once that's done, just paste the prompt into the prompt section above, and then finally click generate. This process is usually really fast, and it should take around 15 seconds. And once it's done, as you can see, we've just created a logo that perfectly matches our channel. And to be honest, the logo looks pretty solid, and it even includes our channel name, which is exactly what we want. So now that you've created the channel logo, make sure to download it by clicking the download button right below it. Then head over to YouTube Studio. Here, upload the logo you just created, then adjust it if needed, and once that's done, click the button right next to it. And just like that, your channel logo will be fully set. Now to finish everything up, just click the publish button at the top, and as simple as that, your channel is now officially ready. Now, since your channel is fully branded, you're finally ready to start with video creation. And the most important step in the entire process is the video script. Let's be honest, if you've uploaded videos before and barely got views, it's probably because the script just wasn't good. That's why now, Now, I'll show you a powerful method to create scripts that are already proven to work. And this part is a game changer, so pay close attention. To start off, open a channel in the same niche that already has good results like this one. Then open the most popular videos on that channel and watch closely. Here, you need to copy the first 2 rows, basically the top performing ones on that channel. Once that's done, open a new chat in ChatGPT and paste everything into the chat section. Then, leave a few spaces at the end, and then tell it to export only the video titles. Once that's done, finally click Generate, and just like that, ChatGPT will save the titles that you have entered, and this step is very important. Now that everything is ready, let's finally create our own original script. To do that, in the same chat, ask ChatGPT to create an original, highly engaging YouTube video script that is between 10 and 13,000 characters long. Then, below that, tell it that you want the script to be humane, highly emotional, and to grab the viewer's attention right from the beginning. Since this prompt is a bit long, make sure to copy it from my Telegram channel so you don't waste any time rewriting it from here. Now, once you use this prompt, the generation process will take a bit more time, since the script is specifically designed to be long and engaging. When it's done, you'll see that we've just created a script with the perfect structure, based on what's already proven to work. And honestly, this is the only real way to create scripts that succeed in this niche. So now that you have created your video script, it's finally time to create your first video. And to do that, I found a tool that will literally let you make a video in just a few minutes, with no previous experience needed. The tool I'm talking about is called Vexub, so go ahead and open it up. To start off, you'll see an option to create a new video, so make sure to open it. Now, as you can see with this tool, you have a few different features you can use to create videos. But for our video, make sure to select the text to video feature, and then head over to the next step. Here, you'll have 2 options to choose from. You can either create a vertical video or a horizontal video, and for this, you need to pick the horizontal one. Alright, once that's set, head over to the next step. Basically, here you have the option to include a narrator in your video, and this will make your video feel way more original. That's really important, especially with the new YouTube update that just happened. You'll see a few different avatars to choose from, but I'll go with this one since it really matches the vibe of our video. Now, right below the narrator section, you'll find a list of voices you can use for your voiceover, and honestly, all of them are high quality and sound great. But to match the avatar we selected, I'm going with the Bill voice. Alright, now that everything is set up, scroll back up and move on to the next step. In this step, you'll need to add the script for your video, but you also have the option to use the script generator feature to generate a script using a simple prompt. But since we've already created a script that's really good, we'll just import it into the script section. To do that, head back to the chat where you made the script, and here make sure to copy the entire script from start to finish. Once that's done, go back to Vexub and paste it into the script section below. Now, watch closely. In the script that you just pasted, you'll notice there are a few lines that basically explain the scenes, like the titles of each scene or stage directions. You don't need those parts, so make sure to delete every line that's not part of the actual voiceover. There will be around 5 to 10 lines like this, so it'll be really quick. And to save you time, I've already cleaned the entire script for you. Now with that done, you're ready to move on to the next step. Now in this step, you'll need to choose the style for your video. You'll see a lot of great options here, and you can definitely test out different styles, but I've found that the painting style works the best for these types of videos, so I'll go with that one. Now this is the last step of the entire process, and once you're ready, simply click the generate button at the top, and just like that, the generation process will begin. As you can see, this will take around 5 minutes at most, and once it's done, just like that, your video will be finally ready. The good thing is that literally everything will be done for you, and all of the scenes will be generated automatically. Also, as you can see, we have separate scenes where the narrator is included, and they came out very nice. But before we export the video, let me show you a few things that can make it even better. Now you can go through all of the scenes, and if you don't like how a specific scene came out, you can easily edit it. To do that, just click on the edit button for that scene. First, you'll have the option to upload your own media and replace it. Then, you can also choose from stock videos that are completely free. But even better, you can generate a new scene using a simple prompt, and that's honestly the easiest way. But since all of my scenes came out perfect, I won't change anything. Once that's done, let's head over into the sound menu. Here, you'll be able to add a background track to your video, and you have a lot of viral tracks to choose from. To add a track, simply click on it, and it will be added automatically. Now, once you add it, make sure to set the volume anywhere from +5 to 15, so it doesn't overpower the voiceover, and that's pretty much it. Now, another important step is to customize customize the captions in your video. To do that, head over into the subtitles menu. Here you can customize the entire text if there are any mistakes. But the most important feature here is the styles option. You can choose any style you like, and honestly, all of them are pretty solid. I'll use this one because it's really good. Once that's done, in the settings above, I'll make the text a bit smaller for a cleaner look. And on the right side, I'll position the text near the bottom of the video since I like it that way. And now, with all the changes we've made, the video looks a lot better than before, but there's still one more important feature that will really make a difference, which is the style feature. Here you have multiple effects to choose from, and all of them are solid, so you can't go wrong. But there is also a split screen option that you can use, though in this case, we won't need that. So I'll select the Vexub style, and if I play the video now, you can see that it looks just perfect. Now your video is finally ready to be exported. To export, simply click on the export button in the top right corner, and the export process will begin. This usually takes about 1 minute to finish. Once it's done, your video will be fully ready. You'll also see a video title, a fully optimized description, and the option to download a thumbnail. Finally, you can click the download button to save your video. So let's check out how the video turned out.
What if I told you that the person you think you are, the identity you've spent years building, is mostly a lie? Not a malicious one, not even one you chose, but a quiet lie, born from fear, habit, and survival. You wake up every day, look in the mirror and say, "This is me." But what if that you is just a story you were told, and one you've been repeating to yourself ever since? A story designed not to set you free, but to keep you manageable, predictable, harmless. This is not about conspiracy. This is about psychology, philosophy, and the tragic ease with which a human being forgets themselves. Let's start with a question. Who would you be if no one was watching? Not your parents, not your partner, not your boss, your followers, your friends.
While this isn't the full video, just to save some time, it came out insanely good, and I honestly couldn't be happier with how it turned out. So now that you've created the perfect video, let me show you the correct way to upload it to YouTube. To start off, first open YouTube Studio and upload the video you've just created. Once that's done, as you can see, you're missing literally everything from here, except for the video title, which we already have. So first, head back to the chat where you created your video script, and at the top, you'll see the video title. Go ahead and copy it. Once that's done, head back into YouTube Studio and paste the title into the video title section. Now you are still missing the video description, so let's go ahead and create one. To do that, open the same chat in ChatGPT, and here just ask it to create an SEO-optimized video description that maximizes visibility based on the video script you've generated above. Now to get the best results, simply copy the exact prompt I'm using, and you'll be good to go. And once you use the prompt, as you can see, ChatGPT will generate a perfectly optimized description that even includes viral hashtags, which is exactly what we need. Okay, so now that you have a full description ready, make sure to copy it from here, then head back into the YouTube Studio and paste it into the description section above. And that's pretty much it. Now, the next thing you're missing is the video thumbnail, and I'm about to show you a way to create one that will really impress you. To do that, open the same chat in ChatGPT as before, and start by asking it to create a clean text-to-image prompt for a YouTube video thumbnail based on the script you've generated above. And as always, just copy the full prompt I'm using, and you'll be good to go. Okay, now that you've used the prompt, ChatGPT will generate a detailed image prompt that you can use to create your thumbnail. It's super simple, and the result is usually spot on. So now that you have the image prompt ready, go ahead and copy it from here, then head over to Leonardo AI. Once you're in, first make sure to set the generation model to Leonardo 𝐒𝐴𝐻. It works really well for creating thumbnails. Next, right below that, set the image dimensions to 16 by 9, since that's the correct format for YouTube thumbnails. Once that's done, paste your prompt into the prompt section, then click Generate, and just like that, the image generation process will begin. This process will take up to 20 seconds, and once it's done, as you can see, we've just created some amazing thumbnail samples that you can use for your video, and they turned out really well. Now, once the thumbnails are generated, go through each one, find the one you like the most, and then simply download it using the download button below. So now that you've downloaded the thumbnail you like, head back into into the YouTube Studio and simply upload it into the thumbnail section. And just like that, you'll be nearly done with the full upload process. Now scroll down, and in the Made for Kids section, make sure to select No. Then scroll down a bit further, and in the Altered Content section, make sure to select Yes. Now, if you scroll down to the bottom of this page, you'll see the Video Tags section. This is where you add tags to maximize visibility. So now, let me show you a secret method to create the perfect tags. To create the video tags, we will use a tool called VidIQ, so go ahead and open it. Once you're in, first open the AI Coach menu and watch closely. Here, you need to ask the coach to create 15 SEO-optimized video tags for your video. Below that, make sure to paste the video title from before. Now, just use the full prompt I'm using, and you'll be good to go. When you use the prompt, as you can see, this tool is specifically made for YouTube SEO optimization, and it gives results based on real-time info, which is really good. Once it's done, just like that, we have created a list of 15 SEO-optimized tags that are maximally optimized based on our video title. So now that you have created the perfect tags, make sure to copy the entire list from here. Once that's done, head over into the YouTube Studio and simply paste all of the tags into the tags section, and just like that, the optimization process is finally done. If we head over into the video checks section, you'll see our video is fully monetizable, and it doesn't contain any copyright material. So now the video is ready to go live. Head over into the visibility section, set the video as public, and finally just click publish. And congrats, you have just uploaded your first YouTube video with the potential to go viral. Alright, now that we've finished the first part of the video, let's jump into the second part, where I'll show you how to create a video in the exact same niche using only free AI tools. This part is very powerful, so make sure to watch closely. To start off, we'll create the script using the same process as before. Begin by collecting the top performing video titles from a similar channel in your niche. Once you have them, open ChatGPT, paste the titles in, and ask it to generate new title ideas based on those examples. Then, using the same prompt as earlier, I quickly generated a brand new script that follows a proven structure and aligns with topics that are already resonating with viewers. Now that your script is ready, the next step is to turn it into a voiceover. For this, we'll use a tool called ElevenLabs, so go ahead and open it. To get started, open the text-to-speech feature from the left-hand menu. On the right side, you'll see the voice section. Click to open it. Here, you'll find a wide selection of voices you can choose from to match the tone of your video. For this project, I'll be using the Brian voice, as it fits the overall vibe of the video really well. Once that's done, head back into ChatGPT where you created the script and watch closely. Here, you'll need to copy only the first half of the script. That's because ElevenLabs has character limitations, so you won't be able to generate the full voiceover all at once. Next, go back into ElevenLabs and paste the script into the script input section. Now, just like before, you might notice there are a few unwanted parts in the script, so take a moment to clean it up, exactly like I'm doing here, which is a very easy thing to do. Now, once the whole script is clean, simply click on the Generate button below. This process will take around 10 seconds to finish, and once it's done, let's see how the voiceover came out.
What if I told you that your intelligence might be your greatest weakness?
Yep, the voice sounds great, and it really matches our video vibe. So now that you've created the first part of the voiceover, make sure to download it using the button below. Next, head over into ChatGPT, but this time copy the second half of the script from here. Then, go back into ElevenLabs, paste the script into the script section, and generate the voiceover just like before. And once the second part of the voiceover is ready, download it the same way, and just like that, you'll be ready for the next step. Now, in this step, I'll show you how to create your first talking avatar, and right after that, I'll show you how you can add talking animations to make it come alive. To start off, open a new chat in ChatGPT and ask it to create a detailed text-to-image prompt for generating an image of a wise old man in a thoughtful, philosophical style. For the best results, you can simply use the same prompt I'm using in this tutorial. Once you do that, ChatGPT will give you a ready-to-use prompt that you can paste into your image generation tool to create your avatar. Now, to generate the avatar, we'll use Leonardo AI, so go ahead and open it. Once you're in, keep the same settings as before. Set the model to Leonardo Phoenix and the image dimensions to 16 by 9. One important detail, make sure the generation mode is set to fast and the image size is set to large. This will help avoid any issues during the process. Once that's done, simply paste the prompt into the prompt section and click Generate. The process will take around 20 seconds, and once it's finished, you'll see that we've just created 4 images of our avatar. And honestly, the result fits the video's vibe perfectly. Now, just pick the one you like best, download it, and let's move on to the next step, which is bringing the avatar to life. Now for this step, we'll be using a tool called DupDub. As you can see, it offers a wide range of features, and honestly, it's one of the best tools out there right now. In our case, we'll be using the AI avatar feature, so go ahead and open it. Now to start off, you'll first need to upload the image of the avatar you just created. Once that's done, DupDub has a great built-in feature called Image Enhancer. Just click on it, and the tool will automatically enhance your image and make it look even better. Once it finishes, simply click the confirm button below, and just like that, your avatar image is now enhanced. Now that everything is ready, the next thing you need to do is upload the first part of the voiceover. To do that, open the upload feature on the right side, and here upload the first part of the voiceover that you have created, and once that's done, the process is pretty much done. Now since everything is fully set, click on the generate button above, and then finally click generate. And as easy as that, the generation process will start. Now while we wait for the first part to finish generating, let's move on to the second part. The steps are pretty much the same. Click on the new avatar button, then upload the avatar image you created earlier. Next, use the image enhancer to improve your image, and once that's done, just click confirm. Then, just like before, open the upload section, but this time, upload the second part of your voiceover. Once that's set, click the generate button above, and then click generate again. And just like that, the generation process for the second part will begin. Now, the entire generation process will take about 3 to 5 minutes to complete. Once it's done, you'll see that both parts of your avatar are ready. Next, let's export them. To export the first part, simply click on the 3 dots below the avatar, then select Post Video Edit. After it loads, click the export button at the top, and a new menu will appear for you. To start off, in the size level settings, make sure to set the quality to 4K for the best results. Next, in the code rate settings, set the code rate to high. Then, below that, in the FPS settings, set the FPS to 60 for a smoother video. Once all that's done, simply click the export button below, and just like that, your avatar video will be exported. Okay, now don't forget about exporting the second part as well, so let's export it quickly. Everything is the same as before. Click on the 3 dots, then open the edit feature. Click on the export button, and the new menu will open up. Finally, set the same settings we used before, and at the end, just click export. And just like that, the second part of your avatar video will be exported. And with that, you'll be ready for the next step. Before we edit the final video, you're still missing the images, so let me show you how to create visuals that really stand out. First, open the chat where you created your script in ChatGPT. Once you're in, ask it to generate 25 text-to-image prompts that represent the script above. Then, just below that, I've explained that I want the images in an oil painting style. But for the best results, simply copy the prompt I'm using and you'll be good to go. Now, once you use the prompt, ChatGPT will start generating a list of 25 image prompts that you'll use to create the visuals for your video. And once it's done, as you can see, it gives you a clean list of image prompts from start to finish, and this process is super easy. Once you have the image prompts ready, we'll use Leonardo AI to generate the visuals, so go ahead and open it. To start off, first copy the exact settings I'm using on the left side. Once that's done, head over to ChatGPT and copy the first image prompt. Then head back into Leonardo, paste the prompt into the prompt section, and just click generate. Now the generation process takes up to 20 seconds per image batch. And once it's done, as you can see, we've just created image examples for our first scene, and they came out really good, and they match the vibe of the video perfectly. So after generating the first batch, go back into ChatGPT, copy the second image prompt, head back into Leonardo, paste it into the prompt section, and click generate again. The generation process will be the same as before, and once it's done, just like that, we've created the visuals for our second scene, and as expected, they turned out pretty good. Now you'll need to generate images for every scene in your video, but to save you some time, I've already done that using the exact same steps we followed for the first 2 batches. This process should be very easy for you, and it'll take around 2 to 5 minutes at most since you can generate multiple images at once. Now once you've generated all the images, just download 1 image from each batch, and once that's done, there's only 1 step left before we edit the entire video. In this step, you just need to download background music for your video, and for that we'll use Pixabay, which is completely free. To start, open the music section at the top and use the search bar to look for music in the history niche. Once you do, you'll see a list of tracks that are all in the same genre. Now just choose the one you like the most and hit the download button on the right to download it, and just like that, you're finally ready to edit your final video. To edit the video, we'll use an editing tool called CapCut, so go ahead and open it. Once you're in, start by uploading all all the assets we created earlier. That includes the images, the voiceover, talking avatar, and the background track. Once that's done, select the first part of the voiceover and drag it into the editing timeline. Next, grab the second part and place it right next to the first one. Now that your voiceover is set, go ahead and select all the images from start to finish and drag them down right above the voiceover. Alright, now that all the images are in place, you'll notice we still don't have enough visuals to cover the entire voiceover, but that's intentional, and I'll show you why in just a minute. First, let's take care of something important. You need to shorten the length of each image, and you can do that by simply dragging it to the left. Don't overdo it, just trim each one down a bit, and that's it. This step is super easy, so I've sped up the footage to save time. Once everything is ready, your timeline should look similar to what I've got right here, and with that, you're ready for the next step, where I'll show you how to make the video more engaging. First, zoom in a bit and select the very first image in the timeline. Then, in the settings on the right, click the keyframe button to add a keyframe at the beginning. Next, move the guideline near the end of the image, and in the image settings, scale the video to around 110%. A second keyframe will be added automatically. Once that's done, press Alt+K to open the keyframe editor. Now inside the editor, start by selecting the first keyframe and click the auto curve button at the top. Then, select the second keyframe and click the auto curve button again. After that, drag the second keyframe all the way to the end of the first image, and that's pretty much it. Now if I play the video, you'll see that just like that, we've added a smooth zoom animation to our first image. Alright, once that's done, let's add a zoom animation to the second image, but this time with a little twist. First, set the guideline at the start of the second image, but instead of starting with a keyframe, go ahead and scale the image up to 110% right away, then click the keyframe button. Next, move the guideline near the end of the second image, and this time, set the video size to 100% in the settings on the right. A second keyframe will be added automatically. Now, open the keyframe editor for the second image. Just like before, select the first keyframe and click auto curve, then select the second keyframe and auto curve it as well. Finally, drag the second keyframe to the end of the image. And just like that, we've added a zoom animation in reverse. From here, you'll want to follow the same pattern for the rest of your images. Add a zoom in animation to one image, and then a zoom out animation to the next, and that's pretty much it. Now, just to save some time, I've already applied the same zoom animations to all of the images, so we're ready for the next step. In this part, we'll add effects to give the video that calm and dark vibe. To start, open the effects menu at the top and search for the spark effect. You can use this one or choose any other free effect that fits your style. To apply it, just select the effect and drag it above the images in the timeline. Then make sure to extend it so it covers the full length of all the images. And just like that, the spark effect is now added, and the video looks really nice. Now, to add a bit more of a darker vibe to our video, open the effects menu again, just like before, but this time, search for the vignette effect. Once you find it, simply drag it right above the spark effect, and then extend it all the way to match the full length. And just like that, the video now has a darker feel and it's looking pretty solid. Once that's done, it's time to add the avatar to our video. Start by opening the media menu where you imported the avatar. Then select the first part of the avatar and drag it right on top of the vignette effect in the timeline. Next, grab the second part of the avatar and place it right next to the first one in the timeline. Now, select both avatar parts. Open the audio menu on the right and make sure to remove the volume from both clips. Finally, right-click on either avatar part, and in the settings, click on Create Compound Clip. And just like that, both avatar parts are now merged into one. Now that you've merged the avatar into one, let's add a mask to make the talking avatar look a lot cleaner. Start by opening the mask menu on the right side, then click the Add Mask button and select the rectangle mask. Using your cursor, position the mask so that the avatar's face is right in the center. Once that's done, go to the settings on the right and set the round corners to around +25, which will make the mask look even smoother. Now, open the basic menu at the top and use your cursor to scale down the avatar. Then position it on the right middle side of the video. And just like that, our avatar is ready, and it looks super clean and fits into the video perfectly. Once that's done, let's fill out the entire video with scenes. Start by selecting all the images in the timeline, and just like before, create a compound clip. Next, copy that compound clip and paste it multiple times until you reach the end of the voiceover. Once you get to the end, simply cut the last compound so it matches the exact length of the voiceover. Now, since the effects are short, select both of them and drag them all the way to the end of the video to match the full length. And with that, you're ready for the next step, where we'll add captions to the video. Now to add captions to our video, open the text menu at the top. Here, click on Auto Captions and then hit Generate. This process might take a minute or two, but once it's done, you'll see the captions have been added across the entire video. Now, as you can see, they're a bit basic and don't look good, so let's go ahead and fix that. Now to start off, open the animations menu on the right, then select caption animations. There are plenty of great options here, but I'll go with the fade animation because it's simple and looks really clean. Next, go to the text menu at the top and open the fonts section. There are a lot of fonts to choose from, but I'll use this one because I like its style. Now just below that, click the uppercase button to make the text fully uppercase. You can also use the tilt feature to give the captions a slight angle if you want. Now open the color settings to adjust the text color. I'll set it to yellow since it fits well with the overall vibe of the video. Next, scroll down to find the stroke option. Enable it and set the thickness to around +25 for a sharper, cleaner look. Right below that, click on the background option. Here, start by setting the opacity to about +40. Then adjust the height and width to 0 to keep the background minimal and tidy. Now, if I play the video, you can already see the captions look much cleaner and more polished. And with that, you're ready for the final touches. Now we're still missing the background music, so let's add it. First, open the media menu where you imported the background track. Select the track and drag it just below the voiceover in the timeline. Once it's placed, lower the volume to around -15 so it doesn't overpower the voiceover. Next, copy the track and paste it multiple times until it reaches the end of the video. At the very end, trim the final track to match the video length. Now select that last track, and in the settings on the right, apply a 3-second fade out. Then go back to the first track and add a 1.5-second fade in to make the start sound smoother. Alright, once that's done, let's wrap everything up. Start by selecting all the assets that are placed above the voiceover in the timeline and create a compound clip, which you already know how to create. Next, open the animations menu on the right side. Under the starting animations, find and apply the fade in animation. Then switch to the ending animations and apply the fade out animation as well. And with that, your video is now finally ready. So let me show you how to export it correctly. To export the video, first go ahead and click on the export button above, then watch closely. First, set the quality to 4K since we want maximum video quality. Below that, set the bitrate to higher for better visual effects. Then, set the FPS to 60 for smoother motion. Once everything is set, click on the export button, and just like that, your video will be finally exported. So now, let's see how the final result came out.
What if I told you that your intelligence might be your greatest weakness? Not because you're wrong, but because you're convinced you're right. Because you've spent your whole life believing that thinking more deeply, knowing more facts, reading more books would make you immune to deception. But here's the truth no one wants to hear. Smart people are the easiest to fool, especially by themselves. And if you've ever felt a deep sense of disillusionment with the world, if you've watched corrupt leaders rise while honest ones fall, if you've wondered why intelligent societies make stupid decisions,
Wow, the video turned out really good. And honestly, it's even better than most of the original ones out there, and I didn't even include the full video just to save us some time. Now that the video is done, you can simply optimize and upload it the same way we did in the first part. I just wanted to show you that this version also passed all the copyright checks, and it's fully monetizable too. So now that you have the full blueprint from start to finish, everything is up to you. Just remember, these videos are fully monetizable, but making it work takes time, effort, and consistency. And as always, keep pushing, and I'll see you in the next one.